Hello everybody, this is Yolandareuss and you're watching Body, Mind, and Soul. This is your monthly reading for Capricorn for June 2020. We have pulled the cards and separated it for you, shuffled everything up. This is just some insight into the month ahead. This is something we do monthly and bi-weekly. So we do a monthly one and then we do some bi-weekly or weekly things. It depends on how time is unfolding for everybody. This is your sun, moon, and rising for Capricorn. So we're going to go ahead and get started. There's blue jays in front of me. This is not fortune telling. This is just not telling the future, just telling things that could present itself to give you heads up, give you wisdom into how you might be looking at it. It might prepare you for a situation so you don't have a disaster. So there's nothing telling me the future. I just ask God for wisdom in the cards to help you along your path to be able to be the best person that you can be. Okay, so Capricorn's pretty logical. So a lot of times, the cards will just give you insight into maybe how you're feeling, things that are going on, things that could present themselves, and maybe give you the wisdom to be able to cope or deal with things a little bit better. So in the present situation, you have this for your present, and it is Four of Autumn. And this deals with Pentacles, which is a big concern for people that are Capricorns. Money is a key thing. Manage your resources wisely. Okay, so this is, I believe, trying to be, I feel like it's a warning. Not that it's like you don't manage your stuff, but be careful how much you're spending, especially when you don't know what's going to be happening. You know, we're just coming out of our quarantine. It just is just a warning, because Four of Pentacles is talking about conservation. When it's upright, it's conservation. When it's the other way, it's being greedy and stingy and holding on to your money. So this is saying achieve a balance on how you spend and save. Help out those who are less fortunate. So that's the part that's saying don't be stingy. If you've got extra and someone needs help and it's really a need, if you have it, be willing to help that person. What you put out is what comes back to you. So if you're stingy or you don't want to share, you could have something taken from you, especially if it's an opportunity to help somebody. Okay, so this could be the situation at hand. During this month of June, my advice for you for what it's saying is that you should be in a state of awareness of how you're spending your money, because you could become, I feel like this card is presenting itself because you may want to be extravagant, you may be getting extra money in, and you may just go, woo, you know, I have money, I want to go buy this, and like that. Okay, it's just telling you to be careful, to balance the way you're spending and saving, okay? Don't save everything and then hoard it, but also don't go spending everything. That's the thing. Finding that balance is what you're going to be dealing with June. So there might be a lot of things you might want to buy. So just be careful not to be spending too much of your money, because we will go back to normality. We will go back to normal bills and things of that nature. And there's no definite thing of everybody going back to work. So if you're getting stimulus checks and things of that nature, be careful, because you're not going to get that much when you go back to work. This is just a little thing to help you. We've gotten stimulus checks. We've gotten extra bonuses. That's not going to be there. Okay, so be careful how you learn how to spend your money or conserve in case something changes. Okay, this is your situation for the month. And this is winter, so that's sword. So it's usually telling you something like it's the winter time. So it's like it cuts, okay? So sometimes it's not always a pretty thing to get. But it says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation, sadness that will heal with time. So something could present itself where you're going to have to reach out for someone to comfort you or help you. So there could be a loss of something, there could be pain of some sort, something dealing with things that you could be dealing with this month. So there could be something that arises that could cause you pain in a sense, or hurt, or whatever. But it's saying for you to reach out to people. You have a community, you have people that can help you. Sadness will heal with time. So it's telling you to understand that you're going to possibly go through a situation that could be hard, but it's going to make you stronger. Okay, it's going to make you be a better person, in a sense of strength, that you can stand up and survive. But it's saying that if you do get some sadness, it will fade with time. It's going to be okay. So this is your past. This is the near past, like in the last couple months. This is where you're coming from. Probably like April, May. Okay, because we're recording this on Memorial Day weekend, so this hasn't started yet. So 5 of Spring is talking about opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So I feel like right now, coming into this month, you may have been wanting different things, okay? And I think that it might have, or what you wanted and what you could get, and it's like, I think it's because it's talking about feeling at odds with yourself or others, like what you want and what you get and what you think you want and what you kind of want. Like you might be in a battle with yourself or in a battle with others as to what you want and what they want, and you're like, no, I don't want that, and they want you to do this, or you are fighting with yourself. You know how you fight in your head? I don't know, I do. You know, I want to do that, but yeah, you shouldn't do that, but I really want to do it, you know, that type of situation. So you may have been dealing with what you want in the future not matching up with other people, okay? And then for this month, it's going to, and it could be how you're handling money, it could be nothing related to that, but then I feel like this month is going to be learning how to balance out how you're spending and saving so you can be prepared for that next level, okay? This is your future, okay? So this is Prince of Summer, and summer is your emotions. Okay, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay, something's happening in your life, and it might not be good. All right, something could present itself that it could be very good or it could be very devastating. Okay, but it says being swept off your feet, because I think in the opposite, it's being grounded during a very emotional time. So it could also pertain to being so in love that you do stupid stuff. Okay, so be careful that you're not swept up by this whole thing, or someone sweeps you off your feet and takes your money, or sweeps you off your feet and you do crazy silly things, you get married or something silly like that. Just be careful, because it's not like you. You are very grounded, very earthly based, like kind of like not a negative Nelly, but so real, like I'm gonna tell you to your face and oh, I'm sorry, does that hurt you? Like you're very grounded, okay? And I think that if something happens, maybe that's going to sweep you off your feet or create like this different feeling that you might do things that are out of your character. So, and then you might regret it or something of that nature. But this is above. This is what you are dealing with this situation, with this pain or this thing or this change. This is what's above. This is what you're aware of, or you're going to be aware of, that's very present and in the open for this situation. Okay, so this card is Queen of Summer, emotions. So I feel like this is something to deal with how you feel. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much. So you could be working a lot. This could be also dealing with listening to your heart. And if this deals with emotions or being swept off your feet or something of that nature, make sure you're listening to the internal part of you. Go with your gut. Just what I'm going to say. Go with your gut, because it's not going to lead you wrong. In most cases, your gut is linked to your soul and God telling you. The first thing you feel is probably what you should do, unless it's irrational and you're like, you know, you're out. But if you're sitting thinking, okay, my gut is telling me I really want to do this, but my gut is telling me no, don't do that, or yeah, you need to do that, and I'm saying to myself, no, I don't want to do that, and it's telling you, come on, you really need to do this. That's the type of thing. Listen to that inner voice that's going on. You got love. Hopefully it's not it's a good thing. If you're single, it looks like you got someone coming in. Okay, and it's telling you to go with your gut instinct with this person. All right, the Lovers. So this is the card that's underneath. This is the thing that's subconscious, the outside, behind the scenes, things going on. Now the Lovers isn't just love. Okay, it's about unity, about balance, about duality, things coming together. So it could be love. Looks like yours is love. Okay, or dealing with relationships of that nature. So the Lovers card talks about true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart. Yeah, you got to make a choice from your heart. This is something you're going to have to choose. So I don't even know if it's going to affect anybody other than the other person or your life. I feel like, and it says a return to good health, because that's the balance. That's that duality, that harmony, it's balance. Okay, so yeah, looks like something's coming up for you, something that you're gonna have to choose. This is you in the situation, and this is summer, some more emotions. It's talking about 3 of summer, and usually emotions dealing with groups of people, celebrations. So news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. So either you could be getting together with someone, being proposed to, going to a wedding, somebody has a baby, they're going to have a baby. This is the type of thing. So you're going to be either personally affected, or it's going to affect you. It's going to be something that's going to be happening that's within that realm of celebration. Plus, it's school time and people are graduating and moving on to things. But I feel like you got a lot of emotional things going on, and there could be things changing that you didn't think you were upset by, but it really does bother you or sadden you. Okay, so that could be something. Should be awareness of feelings. I'm not going to say this badly, but Capricorns usually aren't super emotional. They're kind of, or they're emotional inside. Nobody sees it. They're just like, nothing bothers me. Okay, so this could be a rough month because it could actually bring up some emotions for you that you're not used to dealing with, right? This is your outside. This has come up a lot. And it's a reminder that we have the ability to create beauty in our life, that we're not trapped. We do have it. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. So you're thinking logically and intuitively. Be careful. The ability to make anything beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. You're meeting somebody. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a loved person. It could just be someone that's coming into your life that could open up horizons or new things for you. Okay? This is your hopes or fears for this position. And you have Prince of Spring. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Okay, so this is what you're hoping for. That you can get through all these things. You got something coming up that you're going to have to conquer. And I think you're going to be fine because you're Capricorn. But you definitely have something that's not what you're used to. Okay, at all. Okay, so get ready. This is your outcome for that situation of reaching out to others for help. You'll be stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So this is the outcome. 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Yeah, something's coming, guys. And I'm not saying it's going to be so noticeable, but it could even be you. It could be how you perceive things, emotions that come up, changes or sudden. This is like, I feel like something's going to happen that's going to affect you in some way. And I don't know what it is. It could be love for some of you. It could be something just emotional. Something that hits you emotionally. And it's a lot for you to handle because, like I said, you guys aren't usually emotional that way. You might be emotional, like, a little crazy. But, like, deep down in the core of you, you're really not super emotional. You're usually pretty level. Like, almost too level. Like, I'm in the clouds as a Taurus, and you're, like, on the ground, like, trying to drag me back down to where I'm supposed to be. Okay? That's just the way you are. Capricorn usually knows what they want. They got their plans set. Okay? So I think this is going to throw you for a little bit of a loop. Alright, so this is the bottom of the deck. And the bottom of the deck is usually the overall influence or, like, energy. It's the Emperor. And there's a lot of this coming up. The Emperor is use logic and structure to increase your success. Because that's what you work on. I mean, honestly, that's how you deal. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Yeah, emotion, leading. It's just something you're going to have to deal with and get through. Okay. This is your card for the month. So this is like the little word thing that you should ponder or consider for this month. And this is Charlotte. Are you finding that life is out of control? Well, that could be something that could get a little crazy. Do you need to sort out exactly what's going on to get to the reason for the chaos? Okay, time to go within and call on your ascended masters, spirit guides, and angels to provide you with the inspiration you need to transform your life. Okay, so that's one of the things I said before. I feel like things are not going as you planned, because it's saying like you have to balance and need to be grounded during this time. I think things are not going to be unfolding or happening the way you want, and that's one of the things that you're going to have to go to God or whoever you pray or ask for help. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think the control that you seem to keep could kind of get out of your hands, and you're going to have to try to find it again or get it, grab and see where this chaos, because I feel like something's going to happen and you're going to feel out of control and you don't know like where to get or help or do anything. So I think what it's saying to you is take the time to go within and pray and go to your ascended masters that you deal with to say, how do I get through this? Because there's going to be things you can't get through. If there's not going to be any answer, you just have to pray for help to get through it. Okay, so whatever it is, you might have to go to prayer and ask for help. And this is the part I feel that, because you got 2 community cards, this is your word card. So it's going to either be your community is what's going to help you, or something in the community is what's going to cause you the problem. But I really feel like this is just saying it's a community. It's going to be people together reaching out for help, that you have it. Community is going to be your word. So I would think you're a part of a community. Okay, you are connected to the community, and there could be something that happens in the community that really shakes you, or something happens that throws things out of whack, but you're all connected and you can get through it. Okay, it's going to make you stronger. This is your word card, guys, for your spirit guides. Okay, and it says penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Community. You're going to need them. I think that's what it is. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Oh yeah, something's coming. Sorry, guys. I don't pull these cards. These cards do their own thing. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So maybe that's part of the struggle. You want to fit into what everybody wants, and you want this thing, but I think there's another part of you that's really not you. I think you are you, and you're going for things, but maybe you feel like you have to be a certain way to keep people happy, or to keep the person you love happy, or something of that nature. So let's see what happens. But you definitely are going to need your community, family, friends, your siblings, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your friends in general. So reach out to them. Make sure you're praying to God. If you're dealing with something and you have any faith, reach out to God to help you to get through it, okay? Because it looks like something that you're going to get through, but it's not going to be easy. And if you can pray to God, He can give you that peace, or He might give you some wisdom, or help you understand what's going on where you might not understand how this is or why this is happening, okay? So guys, have a great week. We're almost into June. This is the Memorial Day weekend. If you want to subscribe, you'll get notified when the videos come up. We're going to be doing that love reading for singles and couples. That'll be coming out sometime this week. All right, guys, have a great week now.